And we are live. Coming to you live from YouTube. So what's up, guys?
It's interesting. It's new for me.
Is it?
I've never done a live YouTube. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not like a Facebook Live.
Mm-mm.
So today we're going to talk about building content
Yeah.
for your brand.
Mm-hmm. And even and I had this conversation with one of my mentors, Joe. He was like, even with us being content generators, hire someone to create your content. He even had that conversation with me about how don't get caught up in creating your own content. Have somebody create your content for you. He's like, you're gonna critique it, you're gonna not edit it, it's just never gonna get scheduled. Yeah.
Yeah, so hire some professionals like us.
So what makes us a professional?
Well, we have all the platforms.
We
We
do.
have all of the gear.
We do.
We have
The knowledge in the trade specifically, that's our clientele. That's who we're shooting for. That's our number one market is the trades. We understand the trades. I grew up in a contracting business. You've started several contracting businesses and grew up in contracting.
Yep.
And so the great thing and what makes us unique about creating content for contractors is the fact of the way in which my brain works, because I am looking up content that homeowners want to consume. So I'm breaking it down and dumbing it down to the questions that the homeowners want to ask you. And so then that's where I'm getting my content is these are the questions the homeowners have. You're not generating the content or the answers to produce those, to produce that answer. So your following and your knowledge and all of that stuff, you're not really putting out anything they care to digest if your following is not increasing.
But while you're doing that, I am out with with general contractors and not necessarily contractors that go into homes, but I'm out with general contractors and I'm talking to them. And a lot of the feedback that I get out of general contractors is they don't need content creators to promote their business. But what they don't understand is we live in a new world and they do very much need content. They do very much need to be visible. So, how many of you guys or girls have maintenance agreements? How hard is it for you to get maintenance agreements? Because I can tell you right now that every maintenance company is a ghost. You can't find them, and they need to be able to find you. And if they can't find you, then you're not going to get those maintenance contracts. That is one big thing a lot of companies struggle with is getting long-term maintenance contracts, even GSA contracts, federal contracts, stuff like that. All these people that are hiding because they don't need to advertise, because they seek out the general contractors, the subcontractors on their own. They have their own pre-vet process. They have access to your company in ways that you would not even believe, and being able to see what they want to see without you even knowing that they're looking. So it's always a great idea to be promoting your business, to be growing your business consistently. There's always room for growth, whether you have 3 people or 5,000 people, it doesn't really matter how many people are in your business, but you guys need to do this whether you think you need to or not.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah. And also too, lean into the fact that if you own the business, you are a brand.
Very much so. So that's the trustworthiness part of Google and social media is putting your face on your brand.
No, I'm not necessarily saying turn your face into your logo, but you need to be out there. I don't want people to think that that's what I'm saying.
It's no different than what we're doing right now on this YouTube channel. I mean, if we weren't putting our own faces out here and showing people who we are, how are they gonna trust you?
Right. They're not.
So, and I hate to use these certain things as I have nothing against these companies, but I hate to use their names without, them being present. But like Milestone, Baker Brothers, people like that. There's a reason why their face is attached to every commercial they broadcast. There's a reason for all of that. And it's trustworthiness.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's like, oh, I don't want people to think that I'm the technician that's going out. No, the people don't think that. People think that you're the owner as long as you project yourself as the owner. And I feel like right now a lot of the trades are in a growth where the owner is coming out of the field and then they're putting technicians. And so like that's another really great time to work on your branding and your marketing and let your customers know that you are going through a transition. Like there's so much transparency that you could be putting out about your business that's making people hire you. You've got to fill in that gap of knowledge for them about your business. And I've got the questions to record, to then turn into little Facebook posts, to turn into video content, Facebook Reels, Facebook videos, TikToks, whatever it is you're wanting to do with that content, we can do it. But we've got to know what your goals are business-wise. Like, are you just wanting to maybe have your brand look better? Are you wanting to have more followers? Are you wanting to book more calls? Like, but my ultimate goal is to take those, build the know, like, trust factor, and then turn those followers into phone calls. That's what I want to do for you.
And a lot of people get scared of like pricing and what this costs your business. So think about what you guys spend in SEO. If you guys are spending money in SEO, and I'm not knocking any SEO companies or contractors or whatever.
I'm going to interrupt you to that. With this content, with the platform that we use to deliver this content, actually drops into your Google My Business, which is huge because if you're dropping and scheduling regularly into Google My Business, that's considered a, I forget what ranking that drops into, but it elevates your authority ranking in Google because you're consistently engaging in your Google My Business listing. So that's another part to that SEO component is your content is your business. And if you are not actively engaging and updating your Google My Business, you're wasting a little bit of you're not maximizing your Google money.
Yep. And I know a lot of you guys spend a ton of money. Google Ads or even SEO. I know several companies spend, 10 to hundreds of thousands of dollars in SEO. And that's just money you're throwing in the air if you're not doing certain things with social media platforms, or if you're not tagging certain things, if you don't have somebody consistently, daily, managing all of those platforms for you. But it's a short period of time, If you've got a couple of days set aside, we'll come video content with you for a couple of days. We'll get it all edited, and then we have a scheduling software that we have that will post this all out and kind of just do a drip campaign into
and it's all branded with your brand. It's all branded with your brand. And the engagement stuff, it's not even like the content isn't even just like it's not just the video stuff. It's also the posts that drive questions and answers from your clients, your customers that are following your page. So it's not just video content. Like there's actual word content that needs to be put out. There's pictures that need to be put out. There's like, it's not just us coming out and filming and getting the audio and the visual component of you as a business owner, but it's also like the follow-up part of that of like, okay, are you putting pictures into the Dropbox that I've got assigned to you because I'm going to be updating, I'm scheduling out all of next month's stuff and I need updated pictures of projects that y'all been working on. Is there one particular project that you've been on for a month and you've got progress pictures? Like people want to see progress pictures. People are nosy. Like they want that. They want the before and after pictures. Like I understand what homeowners and customers are looking for that I need from you. And I'm going to be very upfront with you in a very like, if you're not taking pictures and dropping it into the Dropbox, you're not hurting me, you're hurting you because you hired me to do this and that's what I need from you.
So,
But and I'm like I specialize more with the residential contractor, whereas he specializes more on the commercial contractor. So I still do all of the content scheduling. He just more of like what type of scheduling, like what type of engagement stuff. It's just different. It's different clientele, different. You're marketing to a different customer, and you've got to make sure that you are putting out content that's marketing to your customer.
yes. And to that, and for the commercial guys, like, understand that you guys go out and get your bids in different places. You don't need to advertise. You don't need 1,000 web pages, landing pages. You don't, because you grab stuff off of PlanHub, Bluebeam, whatever. But you need to take into consideration that you don't want all of your eggs in one basket. You're an electrical contractor. Are you only doing commercial or industrial? Like, if those are the only two things that you're doing, that's great, but you're not going to make it long term. You have large jobs, that's great, but that's a roller coaster. You're going to wait on the next large job. You're going to beat your estimator to death to try to get a commercial job lined up to fill in the gap. Or you're going to have, if you're a large industrial contractor, you're going to have 85 to 185 people sitting at home. And are you going to pay their check while they're sitting at home? No. But that's where these maintenance contracts come in. And the way that you get the maintenance contracts is you've got to promote your business. Somehow, some way, people need to see you.
Yeah.
You need to be visible.
Yeah, and if you're wanting the maintenance contracts and you don't know how to get the maintenance contracts, you don't know how to structure them, that's Jason's department. We handle that as well. Like, we can get you structured to be able to take on the parts of business that you want to take on. Like, if you are in a place and in a mindset of I want to grow, and then we have a consultation and we talk, and it's like, okay, these are the 3 aspects of which I want to grow. We can help you with that. We can help with the contracts. We can help with the marketing to fill those contracts. We can, help you build out a department that handles that specific thing. Like, that's where Jason's specialty is. And I feel like that is very much needed. Like, I know it's needed. I don't even feel it. I know that it's needed because business owners are so isolated in the fact that it's like, I don't feel like I have a community to ask questions to. And I feel like if I ask, then people are going to feel like I don't know what I'm doing. So that's...
Join our group, our private group, not just a page. Join the private group on Facebook. Feel free to interact. Feel free to ask questions. There's a lot of people in there, a ton of people in there that are willing to communicate with you. And if you want to communicate with us directly, you know how to get a hold of us. You can go to our website. It's csg-usa.com. You can book a consultation on there.
Yeah.
Or you can go to Jen's website, which is
the USG-theJenniferClements.com. User-generated content. You can always go there too. But we're in the process of blending these two together. So.
Yes. So there should be a link on my website soon. There will be a link on her website to mine soon. We'll continue to do Facebook Lives. I believe we can
we've got
some sort of chat session in here.
Yeah, I was going to say tonight. I think we're going to go live. Tonight, I think we're going live in our community group. So we've got that going on. But we're just growing content for our business, just like you guys need to be growing content for your businesses. And
I'll try to post this to our group. This live. I don't know.
Well, and our YouTube page in general.
Yeah.
And we don't want to flood the group with content because the group is more for interaction. So, yeah, you guys can come here with content.
But obviously, there's nobody currently watching. So,
that's okay.
I don't know if they'll watch it later, but until next time.
Next time.
See you soon. Peace out.